So, this little teaching on the Universal Law of Relativity happened to me probably like partway into growing my business. I had already had a six-figure year and, made my quantum leaps and was going for my first multi six-figure year. And my coach at the time, I don't even know what I was saying. I'm sure I was I know I was comparing myself. I was being hard on myself. And he was like, Michelle, why are you doing that? You need to stop doing that. And he gave me a little tool via the Universal Law of Relativity, which I will explain like this. Here's a little piece of a clear quartz crystal, and it just is, right? Here it is. It's this size. But let's say we brought another one in and it was like bigger. Sorry, I can't do this while I'm holding my phone too. But it was bigger than this. Like all of a sudden this little crystal or crystal is little. It's small. But when it's not holding something next to it, let's see, I got a big rock here. Like this, it's now it's small, now it's lighter, it's just like there's so many ways that we can be relative with it. We can start comparing. And it's great. Like if you're like, oh, this dress fits me better than that dress, or ooh, I like this vegetable better than this vegetable, right? Like, oh, this length of countertop is better than this shorter length of countertop. Like there's a neutrality to it. But what happens is we start to personalize it, especially when we're in a stage of transformation and going for something bigger. Like all of those sabotage patterns are going to kick in. So he basically just said, he gave me that law of relativity. There will always be someone better, faster, slower, smarter, like it doesn't matter. And I think this is also where human design is really fascinating, because when you start to understand your design and work with it, not only will you feel more at home in how you're approaching your life, your business, your creative practice, your relationships for sure, but you'll also have a different level of compassion and like a widening of understanding that we're all here to operate uniquely. And some of those differences are really big, and there's nothing that's better or worse about them. They just are. So when we start to accept our own brilliance, our own literally human design or gene keys or whichever tool, and we come into that authentic expression, that's when there's alignment. And I know this as a dancer because if I was trying to do something with my body that wasn't in alignment with my own physiology, my own musculoskeletal arrangement, even, that's how it started first. It was physical. If I was trying to bend my knee and it wasn't going directly over my toes, I would get hurt. If I was trying to suppress an emotion that wanted to move through me, I would also get hurt. An emotion or an authentic expression. So there's a piece in here. This is the second teaching in this little video around just alignment to you. So I'm going to keep this short and super simple, but I hope it helps you. It really transformed my life, and I've been able to share it briefly with clients, whether in group work or private work. And here's the thing too, it's like having someone on the outside see you when you're doing it, because it can be so ingrained in us that we don't even see it. And it's like, oh my God, there it is. It's so normal, right? So if you want my support in any of my programs, from coming to One Dance, which is more just like being in the room in the field of energy, to becoming a Brilliant Creatives community member, where you have the opportunity to connect with a community in this work and also receive one-on-one work from me in a core session, in a group session, or private coaching, or the Prosperous Creative, or retreats when I have those, just please be in touch or send an email reply and let me know what you're interested in, and we'll help you find the best route in my work that would support you in this moment in your life now. So I look forward to hearing from you. And even if you have just a comment on how this helps you, always happy to hear responses. Have a beautiful rest of your day.